The Bold and the Beautiful, a show that has entertained millions for decades with its mix of high fashion, intense romance, and unforgettable rivalries. But behind the glitz and drama of the Forrester family, the cast of the iconic soap opera has faced very real tragedies, personal losses, and emotional challenges. In this deep dive, we explore what really happened behind the scenes, the stars we've lost, the lives changed forever, and how the show continued to evolve through it all. Premiering in 1987, The Bold and the Beautiful was created by William J. Bell and Lee Philip Bell. It quickly became one of the most watched soap operas in the world. The original cast included John McCook as Eric Forrester, Susan Flannery as Stephanie Forrester, Ron Moss as Ridge Forrester, and Catherine Kelly Lang as Brooke Logan. These core actors helped anchor the show's explosive storylines, but off-screen, their lives were often just as dramatic. Let's begin with some of the cast members we've lost over the years. Darlene Conley, who played the unforgettable Sally Spectra, passed away in 2007 at the age of 72. Known for her fiery red hair and even fiercer attitude, Sally was a fan favorite. Darlene died of cancer, and rather than kill off her character, the show kept Sally alive off-screen, explaining she had moved abroad. It was a tribute to her enduring legacy on the show. Michael Fox, who played Saul Feinberg, Sally's loyal assistant, died in 1996 of pneumonia. His death was written into the show as well, allowing fans and characters alike to grieve his passing. Joseph Mascolo, who portrayed Massimo Marone, Ridge Forrester's biological father, passed away in 2016 at the age of 87. He had also played iconic roles in other soaps, but his presence on The Bold and the Beautiful was truly memorable. Betty White, known globally for her work in television and comedy, also had a stint on the show as Ann Douglas, the mother of Stephanie and Pam. She passed away in 2021 at the age of 99, just weeks before her 100th birthday. Anthony Adabo, who played Rush Carrera, died in 2016 at age 56. Though his time on the show was brief, his character left a strong impression with his mysterious, dark persona. Andrea Evans, who played Tawny Moore, died in 2023 from breast cancer. She was best known for her role on One Life to Live, but her Bold and the Beautiful role left a lasting impression as well. Then there's Chris Robinson, known for roles on both General Hospital and The Bold and the Beautiful. He passed away in June 2025 at the age of 86 due to heart failure. Fans mourned the loss of yet another daytime television legend. These actors shaped the emotional core of the show, and their passing left a void not just in the cast, but in the hearts of viewers worldwide. But it's not just death that has shaped the show. Many of the actors experienced personal tragedies that impacted them deeply. Hunter Tylo, who played Dr. Taylor Hayes, suffered a devastating loss in 2007 when her 19-year-old son Michael drowned in her family's pool. He had suffered from seizures, and the incident was ruled accidental. The loss profoundly affected her and became part of her life story off-screen. Ron Moss, who played Ridge Forrester for over 2 decades, survived a serious car accident in 2005. The crash left him with memory loss, and it's believed that this incident played a role in his decision to leave the show in 2012. His departure was one of the most significant cast exits in the show's history. Kyle Lowder, who portrayed Rick Forrester, reportedly used personal grief from a real-life loss to inform his emotional scenes following Phoebe Forrester's on-screen death in 2008. He drew from the pain of losing a friend in a car accident to deliver a performance that was both raw and powerful. The show also had its share of controversial recasts and difficult departures. Kimberlyn Brown, who played the iconic villain Sheila Carter, was written off the show with a dramatic on-screen death in 2024. Despite her character's apparent end, she made a surprise return, reinforcing how soap operas never say never. Hope Logan, originally played by child actors and later Kim Matala, was eventually recast with Annika Noel. The change sparked mixed reactions among fans who had grown attached to previous versions of the character. Rebecca Budig's casting as the new Taylor Hayes in 2024 also stirred debate, with some fans feeling the age gap between her and Ridge Forrester's actor was too wide. Still, she stepped into the role with confidence, earning praise from critics. Of course, the show's storylines themselves often mirrored real-life drama. Phoebe Forrester's death in a car crash was one of the most emotional in the show's history. Her character's death not only affected her on-screen parents, Ridge and Taylor, but also sent shockwaves through the fandom. Emma Barber, a younger character played by Nia Sue, was another tragic loss on the show. Her death in 2019 was sudden and brutal, leaving fans stunned and sad for what could have been. Through all these tragedies, the core cast continued to carry the show forward. John McCook remains one of the few original cast members still on the show. Catherine Kelly Lang has played Brooke Logan since the first episode, making her one of the most enduring characters in soap history. Susan Flannery, who played Stephanie Forrester, left the show in 2012 after being diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Her character died of cancer on screen, and the episode was one of the most watched in the show's history. Today, the show still features a mix of legacy characters and fresh faces. While new actors take on central roles, the show continues to pay homage to its past. Sometimes this is through flashbacks, memorials, or quiet references to characters who have passed away. Behind the scenes, the show's writers and producers have always tried to handle actor deaths with respect. In many cases, characters were written out gently rather than being abruptly killed off. It's a reflection of the strong bond between cast, crew, and fans. The Bold and the Beautiful has lost nearly 30 actors over the years, each with their own contribution to the series' success. Their memory lives on in reruns, in tribute episodes, and in the hearts of longtime viewers. For many fans, the connection to these characters runs deep. They watched them fall in love, face betrayal, raise families, and suffer loss. So when the actors behind them faced real-life tragedy, it felt personal. The show itself has become more than just a soap opera. It's a living tribute to those who gave their talent, time, and energy to entertain audiences worldwide. As we look to the future, The Bold and the Beautiful continues to evolve. New characters emerge, new storylines unfold, and new challenges await. But through it all, the legacy of those who came before remains strong. Whether you've been watching since 1987 or just discovered the show recently, one thing is clear: the behind-the-scenes stories of The Bold and the Beautiful are just as compelling as what we see on screen. So the next time you tune in to watch a heated Forrester argument or a surprise wedding twist, remember the real people behind those scenes. The actors who brought your favorite characters to life, the ones who laughed, cried, and sometimes suffered heartbreak, both on and off camera. This is The Bold and the Beautiful. Not just a soap opera, but a story of resilience, talent, and enduring legacy.